Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro, and in this video I want to show you something really special. Did I emphasize that enough? This is really special. This is a Neo Geo AES, so Advanced Entertainment System press pack. This is the pack that SNK sent out to either press or retailers to show them this is our AES, this is what it's gonna do, this is what it does compared to Sega, compared to Nintendo, compared to NEC, and we're gonna blow them out of the water. That's basically the gist they want to give with this folder. So I got this from an ex-journalist, and I'm really happy to have this because AES is one of my my latest collection things. And I really like collecting them, really like playing them, and this is a nice addition. So this folder has golden Neo Geo letters, and the back shows some information on where SNK was located at that time. So let's open it up and see what's inside. The problem is with this set is that I'm not 100% sure that everything that is in here is actually supposed to be in here, because some of these things are kinda odd, but we'll get to that later. So the first thing is bigger, better, better. Games from Neo Geo. This is the dog, or the pit bull, and this is also used as the logo in America. If you want to differ between American, European, and Asian Neo Geo games, you can always see if it has the dog logo, it's an American game. So when we flip it open, it shows some of the games that will be released for the system. So let's zoom a bit. Top left we see Top Players Golf, then we have Riding Hero, there it shows Cyberlip, Blues Journey, Ninja Combat, Ghost Pilots, Super Spy, King of the Monsters, and the last one here is League Bowling. Basically it shows some screenshots and a few lines on what the game is, or what the game is gonna be, because at the time these games weren't out yet. Then top left is NAM 1975, Magician Lord, and the last one here in the bottom is Baseball Stars. This is something you'll see recurrently in this folder, and that is a comparison between the Neo Geo AES, Sega, NEC, and the Super Famicom, because the Super Nintendo wasn't out yet. So first, when we come to sound, it has 15 channels, where 7 channels are dedicated to real voice speech. NEC only has 6, Nintendo only has 8, Sega has 10, Neo Geo has 15. Then to sprites, 380 sprites, which is character power. So NEC at 64, Sega 80, Super Nintendo 128, and Neo Geo had 380. And then for the colors, 4096 simultaneous colors displayed at the same time. Sega only had 64, NEC 241, Super Famicom 2048, and Neo Geo again double that. So when you look at this, Neo Geo blows everyone out of the water. But if you look at the price tag of this baby, they also blew everyone out of the water because it was a lot more expensive, which really made it a console for either really rich kids or older guys which really wanted to spend something on gaming. So the next folder is the Neo Geo software lineup for 1992. Back shows a folder of flyer on Art of Fighting, and here is basically the same that we saw before. Let's see if there's a game in there that we didn't see in the previous folder. Here we have Sengoku, which wasn't there. Alpha Section 2. This is Puzzled. King of Monsters 2. Androdunos, which is now a really rare AES game. Trying to find that, or buying that. Same goes for Last Resort, really expensive game. Then we have here Burning Fight, Cross Swords, 8-Man, Robo Army, Thrash Rally, Football Frenzy, Soccer Brawl, Fatal Fury. Soccer Brawl is a really cool arcade soccer game. It's not really soccer, it's just basically beating each other up. I recently purchased that and really like it. Then some more info about Viewpoint, really cool isometrical shooting game. And here we have Last Resort, Oh, I already showed you that. So that was the second folder. Not really sure why they put in two, but this one really fits the line of the artwork, etc. of the entire set. This one doesn't, so maybe this one was added later. Then the next big folder. This is basically what does the AES do. Yeah, they're trying to sell the AES to the press. Also shows that the AES has a memory card where you can save performances, save high scores, save progression, etc. And the back again shows the comparison between the systems. And it also shows the specifications on the AES. What CPU it has, well, to me this is all mumbo jumbo, to be honest. Character capacity, well, sprite size, that's the one we already saw. But stuff like processor and work RAM, well, I do know about RAM, but not in consoles. Then some stuff that I'm unsure if it's supposed to be in here. First is a Robo Army marquee. This is for MVS arcade machine. You stick these in the marquee to show what game is in there and what buttons to use. And this looks to be some kind of cutout from a folder. This is a Fatal Fury marquee, but then a paper version and a bigger version. And this is a how to play sheet on the same game. So then we have some flyers, which I'm really sure they should be in here, because these are some more product information concerning the games and then more in depth. So this is about Riding Hero, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst AES games. I really don't like this game. It's a really boring racing game. But still, it's an AES game, so it's of course a lot better than the Sega and then the Super Nintendo. The Super Spy, also not one of my favorite games. The gameplay is not really something for me. Then it shows some more info on the game itself, real-to-life characters, game-saving memory card, etc., etc. And of course, Sega and Nintendo suck. Baseball stars. And the backs of these are pretty much all the same. NAM 1975. And either I suck really hard, do something wrong, or this game is incredibly tough. I didn't survive more than 2 minutes, I believe. Top Players Golf. Not the coolest golf game on the AES. That is by far Neo Turf Masters, which is affordable on the MVS, but on the AES that game is, you can trade in a couple of cars to get that game, and that's not really worth it for me. Magician Lord, really cool action platformer. And again, the same back. So, that was it. That was the Neo Geo AES press folder. Like I said, really cool to have, especially since I collect AES, but also that I collect press sets, press kits for the PlayStation, etc. If you know more about this, or if you're someone that originally received this and can tell me more about this, or if things like this should be in there, please feel free to reply. I'm really interested to talk about this. If you want to see more videos, check out the channel. Also like me on Facebook, facebook.com/drretromd, to stay up to date on everything. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.